friends, hello brothers. This is Justin Jones with the Masonic Improvement Movement.
And this is Dennis Yates, Right Worshipful Dennis Yates with Masonic Improvement.
Where are we today, Dennis?
Well, Justin, funny you should ask. We are at the Lee Lockwood Scottish Rite in Waco, Texas, where we just had our Masonic education, our officer leadership training. Everybody was happy again, and that's great because we've been trying to provide some good food, some good information, and just an overall good experience.
What do we have for dinner tonight, man?
What is that, prime rib?
Man.
Did y'all have... Yeah, they had prime rib. I got here a little bit late. I've got some that I'm taking to my wife and daughter that are waiting at the hotel. But I got here a little bit late, so I'm not going to get any. So, but it looked good. I could smell it when I drove up.
If you come to OLT, you're going to learn well, you're going to eat well, and you're going to have good time with the brothers.
Good time, fellowship, and education.
Yep.
So you're going to have it all. All the things that we need to learn about, you'll be able to learn about, and you'll also be able to spend time with your brothers during and afterwards. So anyways, it was a great time, and we're excited that we got to spend time with our friends, and we're grateful that Right Worshipful Duty and Reader came to celebrate the accomplishments of these brothers, learning all this information to take back to their lodge, the investment that they made in their
members,
in their lodge,
yep.
and their membership. You know, it's so very important that we remember that we should always continue to try to improve.
If you came to OLT this year, make it your duty. Take it upon yourself to bring one or two brothers with you next year. And if you didn't come at all, correct that next year. Try to come. This has been, we're only halfway through with the OLTs, but it's been such an overwhelmingly positive experience. I've heard so much good feedback, particularly on the presentations I gave. But
I wrote, he gave.
Yeah. But overwhelmingly, everyone has been very positive about it. There is a huge amount of value to be had here.
Yes.
And there's a lot of information, and you're going to have to go home and unpack it. There's a lot to it, but there's...
Yes.
It's well worth the time, well worth investing in yourself, financially and time-wise.
Yes.
Or
investing in your lodge.
Yeah.
And either way, it's well worth it for the lodge because you're investing in your fraternity.
Absolutely.
Bottom line. It helps you personally. So you're learning how to manage your nonprofit, and you're also learning how to be a better brother to your brothers and your Masons, and how to rely on the membership as a whole, and not just try to take it all on yourself, thinking that it's all yours, your burden to carry.
It's true.
And that's what gives you the biggest burnout as a master, is when you think that it's all on your shoulders, and you think that you're, this big boss or whatever, and you are the bottom line. You are the master of the lodge. But it takes the committees and the efforts of all the lodge to make it a successful year, not just what you do.
This is a volunteer organization, and brothers vote with their feet. You could be a dictator, or you could be a servant leader. There's no reason you can't do either one, but the difference is a dictator will have a handful of people, while a servant leader will have a large room full of brothers.
Yes.
What would you rather govern?
Yes. And that's what it boils down to. You're just managing the business side of your lodge, and the rest of it is your brothers making it all happen.
Yep. You have anything further you would like to add?
I really don't, except for the food was great, the fellowship was great, and
you don't have anything else?
I do have one more thing.
Okay. You scared me for a second, Dennis. It's like, who are you and what'd you do at Dennis?
Well, I always have one more thing. So, one more thing is that your time to sign up for the last one, Fort Worth is closed. We've taken all that we're going to take, And I wish it was a few more days to give you guys a last chance, because a bunch of these brothers are going to be taking it home and celebrating with you, and you're going to get excited about it and wish you would come. But you can still join us in Corpus, where not only will we have the officer leadership training, but we're also going to experience the Master Mason's degree on the USS Lexington retired. And that is an awesome degree if you've never seen it. We're going to have the Knights of Mecca come down, or actually they're volunteering to come down, and they're going to perform the master's degree as it should be in full costume, uniform. It's really a sight to see. It's really cool. Yeah. They do a great job. I love watching it.
Now, you don't have to wear a costume to confer a degree, but it's whatever floats your boat.
Well, the degree was originally
in this case,
created. See what I put up with, guys. But the reality is that it's a recreation of it's a reenactment that you're doing. So, what better way than to go all out and give us the real picture?
Absolutely.
So, if you can make it, make it. The deadline for sign up is September 3rd. Do not miss that deadline, because it is a solid deadline. They're serious about it this year. We're doing it all online. That's the only way you can do it, and it requires your email address. So if your secretary does it, make sure that you get your email in there correctly as well to make that happen. But brothers, we have fantastic fellowship, fantastic brotherhood, good meals, good education. You know, you couldn't ask for more. We learn just as much from this as any of y'all do as you come.
That's correct. That's true.
And it's great every time, because we more so facilitate discussion than give presentations. So that's the cool thing about it.
Well, I look forward to seeing all my brothers that signed up for Fort Worth, as well as the brothers that will be at Masonicon. And if you haven't signed up for anything yet, and if Corpus is with your cable tow, I look forward to seeing you there and encourage you to sign up ASAP.
We will see you there. And in the meantime, we'd like to give a shout out to our brothers at the San Antonio Hat Company. They are currently providing us with some cool swag. We got some more stuff coming down the line, and that's going to be cool. And
check out their link.
We're excited.
Down below.
We're excited.